Mother-in-law got COVID, so Christmas is a little wacky. And the day after Christmas, my dad fell, breaking his arm. Had a lot of things planned this week, and I don't know how any of it's going to turn out. But I can tell you what I am going to do is I'm going to sit out here in the backyard, and we're going to play with the new antenna. All right. So big shout out to Alex from Alex Antennas. He sent me this box. And ideally, we'll get this out in the field, and I may even do that in this video. I haven't decided completely yet, but I figured we'd get it open, get it on the 705, and see how it performs, just to get it tuned up for the first attempt. Mom bought me a new knife. This is a Benchmade Bug-Out Mini in Blaze Orange, so I am a big fan of this knife. This is very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Mom. The AlexLoop backpack is available at DX Engineering. There will be a link in the description. This, if I remember correctly, came out a little bit before the 705 and the 705 backpack, and the idea behind it is that it's a bag you can put your radio in and has a mag loop inside of it, along with some, well-appointed pouches and whatnot to keep your gear together, and that's what we're going to look at today. Looks like there's a card in the front here. Ooh, all right. Gotta love the orange. This is setup directions, setup and operation. We may have to dip into that. Now you can't fit your laptop in the front pouch, but you can fit, flat wrapped cordage and whatnot. I will go to the back pocket here just to see if you can put a laptop in. The laptop sleeve, which this backpack does have, it's padded, looks like the radiating element for the loop. It's actually padded on both sides for your laptop. You should be able to get a 15-inch laptop in this, I'm guessing, but 13-inch won't be a problem. All right, here we go. Padded front, padded sides, good. There's a pouch for your transceiver, that's cool. 705 should fit in this, we'll check that. This is some Velcro straps that hold in what look like pieces for the loop. Yep. Here's the tuning body. Here's some coax. Oh, I see what they did. Okay, got it. Another pouch. What's this one? Accessories. An accessory pouch. How nice. Put your first aid kit in there. And we've got a BNC with this is pretty straightforward. PVC pipe connected to, this is the radiating loop, and the outer loop is a reflector basically, connected to BNC. This is pretty straightforward. Inside the accessories pouch is this Alex Tune. This clips on the reflecting element of the loop, and it will illuminate when you are at a resonant spot. At least that's my understanding. First things that jump out to me is that there's no tripod for this kit, so you're gonna have to figure out something, and let me show you specifically what we're talking about here. I haven't assembled this fully yet, but the bottom, this right here, right, is the bottom of the loop, and it needs to be held into place with something, right, whatever it is. It could be the chair you're taking into the field. If you're taking a chair, like a beach chair, you could use something here. You could use a tripod of some manufacturer to be able to do this. I'm gonna go find a tripod and I'll be right back. This should work. All right, we have a MFJ tripod here that you just pop the legs out like so, and there's just a tube at the top. There's a hole at the bottom. That'll work. Points for Velcro straps. Good call. Okay. The control box for the AlexLoop is this clutched tuning wheel, and there's actually a needle that slowly moves as you rotate.
I was one time doing about 10 o'clock at night. I was in the procedure turning back in, and the radio flight went dead. So that's kind of what happened to me. The
waterfalls make this so easy. Alright, watch the waterfall. I'm going to shift the tune. Right smack dab in the middle, look at that.
If you wouldn't have had any Elmers, you'd still be on the air? Oh yeah, there's not that many of us around. I think out of what we got,
this is the ham radio equivalent of several people typing on
Discord. There's only 700,000. Why
don't you put your head back up your ass and smell your own shit?
What? Why?
When I'm DXing, I usually do that by myself, or maybe one or two people. Sometimes I had a good friend when I was really deep into 80-meter DXing. My friend Joe, AB7TJ, we used to get together and just talking about themselves and doubling and whatever. And some of the stations they talk to, they got jammers jamming the jammers. Makes me laugh. Okay, I'm going to take a break here and lurk for a while. We did well.
Go away, 88. Don't come back. You're not allowed on this frequency.
So we're tuning out of the band. You see this character over here? We're picking them up.
He's not working, thank goodness.
We're picking them up and we're not even tuned for it. So watch this.
Yeah, and I suppose with a couple of teenage boys,
It's just a slight turn, just using my finger to just push the wheel a little bit, and you can watch the noise come over, and there you go, now we're resonant on that frequency. Let's flip it over to 20 meters, and I'll show you. So note the noise, the size, right? There's a high Q antenna, right? And we've talked about that in the past. Look at the bandwidth. You can't really hear the stations over here. You can see them, and you can see an adjacent signal right here. Let's check them out. And if I just move it a touch, you can see the little pink line is now centered over that station. Now we're not hearing anything right now, but watch as I adjust the tune. So I brought it in, and now you can see you got CW signals down here. This is FT8. Looks like there's another signal here, possibly CW. Let's go over there. Oh, there's the propagation blip. Extra, that's upper sideband. But you can see we've got signals on both sides of the waterfall at about 100K. As you go higher in frequency, the Q, that narrow bit of opening that you had on 40 meters starts to open up and get wider. So we got a bit more bandwidth on the higher frequencies, all the way up to 10 meters with this. Speaking of 10 meters, the time is right. Let's see if we can hear somebody out on 10. Yep. Let's do a little FT8. Why the heck not? Many have asked, Josh, why the 12-volt laptop? Well, I'll show you in this format. Here is my 86DM Denko battery. Yes, I built this, but this is all official 86DM Denko parts. So battery, 12 volts, T connector, right? Power cable for 705. Remember, if you have your 705 connected to a 12-volt power source, it will get 10 watts out. Okay. So far, everybody's like, we know all this, Josh. This is not interesting. This does nothing. Okay, now we're charging the 705, but we're really giving it the 12 volts. But I want to charge my laptop too. I can do that because this laptop accepts 12 volts with just a little power lead. That's all we got to do. Plug it in. Red light is on. We are charging. That's all there is to it. Easy. While we're at it, let's try this little Alex tune here. Clips onto the SO239. It lights up. This is pretty alright. I could just sit out here and chill. I had to go get my dad water again. He broke his arm, the upper side of his humerus. K9FE, thank you for the contact. A negative 21. Uh-oh, he didn't close it out. Let's get him. We gotta close this out. Alright, we got you in there. Thank you for the contact. Alright, let's pack things up in case I decide to head out. Alright, let's see how this all packs up. Now, I happen to like my radio bag that I already have for my 705, but let's take a look at this one. Just for trying it out, let's throw it in there. It's a little big, but whatever. Lots of accessories, though, so we'll grab all those. Battery, extra battery, tripod, charging lead for the laptop, the Alex tune, and my tea. Sure, that all goes in, no problem. Let me take apart the loop. See this little loop? This is actually what holds the top so that they're like perfectly measured out when you get it going. I'm gonna go in here though and give them a little bit more twist. Supplied Velcro. No Velcro on the coax lead, and I think that's because there's a strap on the inside of the backpack. I'll show you what that looks like right now. Let's do the overhand, underhand. A little bit of strain relief there too. Nice. So here's your coax. I think you go in with that. Do that on this side. And then the AlexLoop, actually we'll put it in the middle. The actual tuning control box. Let's go over the top with the Velcro. And let's go under the radiating elements, but over the top of the tubes, like that. Accessories go in like that. Radio goes in like this. You got some space on either side here if you wanted to put something else in there. Now my big test here is going to be how we can fit the laptop in. So let's do that now. So here's your laptop sleeve. That easily goes in. Plenty of room. That's where the coax was. So I think, oh, I didn't wrap the coax tight enough, but it'll still fit. There you go. Oh, I forgot my mic. Not gonna be able to do much with the 705 without that. All right, so what do I think about the AlexLoop Ham backpack kit? I think it's pretty well appointed for somebody that is interested in a loop. It's a simple design to be able to get onto the band really easily to tune it up. The little Alex tune device that clips on the side works as claimed. If you have a waterfall radio, something that can show you actually where the noise is, it makes it a lot easier to kind of tune in, but with that Alex tune, if it's clipped on the side, that's going to be easy for you. The only downside with this kit is that you're going to have to supply a tripod. It would be nice, and Alex, if you're watching this, I'll send you an email too, if there was maybe just like a tabletop thing, like maybe if this could just sit on the tabletop. This tube is a little long. I bet though, if this was, cut flush, it would probably just stand up on its own and you could put it on a table. If like you were at a POTA location or something like that, that would work perfectly fine. The tuning is really nice here with the wheel that spins a lot faster than the arrow, and you kind of just go in there and get it close to where your band edge is, and then use the noise from your radio to kind of get the volume up. That tells you your antenna is kind of at the resonance point for where you're listening, right? That frequency space. Currently, the AlexLoop, the backpack, basically everything you saw minus that Alex tune is $599 at DX Engineering. If you want to add the Alex tune, it's going to be another $60, and that's all available at DX Engineering. I believe they're the only American location that has the AlexLoop at this time. Couple of points on mag loops. Obviously, this is all this whole thing is. There's no really long wires that you have to put up, which makes their use in the field pretty easy. But that comes with some bulk, right? You've got these pieces that have to go into the backpack. If you compare that with like just a wire antenna, you know, those fold up pretty small. So for those of you that are like ultra portable POTA people, this might be a little too bulky, but since most of the parts are plastic, it's really lightweight. The question is, can you make it all fit into that backpack and so that you're effective in the field? So keep that in mind. For all of you that are like, you know, balcony portable, like if you're on vacation or you're doing something where you are bringing this antenna along as part of just a kit that can go along with everything else you're packing, like that backpack is just its own little thing with the radio and the accessories, this is perfect. So thanks everybody for watching. If you like my sweater here, my zip-up sweater, this is available on hamtactical.com. I'll post links to DX Engineering for the AlexLoop and also this hoodie over at hamtactical.com. I'm posting a link to another video that you might find interesting as you traverse your ham radio journey. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. 73.